Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katie and I just wanted to give a little intro into this vlog. Do not mind the air conditioner. It's like 90 some degrees in Maryland and it's driving me nuts. However, so I went into the month of July. It is now July 13th and I went into the month of July as just thinking, oh, I picked my TBR. The audiobook was Flock. So I'm like, I'm just gonna go in and I'm gonna start the month with Flock. That's what I did. You'll see that. And then I couldn't stop. So I just read all of them the first 2 weeks of July. And that's what you're gonna see in this vlog. There is not a lot of B-roll, okay? I am not a professional vlogger, but you do see pretty much my like real-time reaction to reading these books. So I don't know how long it's going to be. I don't know how much I really filmed, so I hope you get a snack, sit back and watch the ride that was these books, because it was quite the ride. I was pleasantly surprised reading them, and I hope you enjoy my journey with them as well. And if I didn't say so, there will be spoilers in this vlog. So if you haven't read the Ravenhood series yet, and you want to, you may not want to watch this because there are spoilers, because I was like, well, this book has been out for a while, so you guys can deal with the spoilers. I will always put up a little saying of when I'm talking about spoilers, that way you'll know. But just know it's throughout the whole vlog. Hey guys, I look a hot mess. Woo, all aboard the Hot Mess Express. I am your captain. It's going to be a great time. Okay, so I figured that since I have been putting off the series for such a long time, like such a long time, like I can't even look at myself. I can't even look at myself. Okay, serious. Okay, it's raining if you hear the rain, and I got the fan on because it is muggy. It's so hot. Okay, focus, Katie. So I'm going to be reading Flock by Kate Stewart. I've been putting this off and putting this off and putting this off for a very, very long time because of the hype and because I want to love it. And I'm scared I'm not going to, but I'm going to do it. And I figured that I would document this. And if this goes well, I'll document the second and third books as well. So,
honey, you've got a big storm coming.
I've got Hulu on. I'm watching Pompeii because I love myself some Jon Snow. It's rainy out. I've got the audiobook for this. So we're just going to start. It's Saturday, July 2nd. See how long it takes me to read this book. It can't take me too long because I have an arc that I have to read, and it goes on my Kindle on the 4th. So we're just going to start. And I will check back in with you when I at least get like maybe 50 pages in, so I kind of have an idea of what's going on. We'll see. But I seriously can't look at myself right now because I am a hot mess, and I am ashamed that I'm going to put this on the internet. But it's okay. It's Saturday. Like I don't care. My hair's a mess. I have no makeup, and my room I didn't even make my bed. I didn't. Welcome to my room. Welcome to my life. Okay. Didn't even make it. It's fine. It's fine. Let's just get started. So it's been like 2 days, two days since I last talked to you. So the last time I talked to you, I was just starting Flock, and I showed a little clip of it raining. Yeah, well, it started raining so much that my basement flooded, so I didn't get a chance to read any that day. And then it was Sunday, so I did start reading it yesterday, and now I am on page 100 and 11. So, what do I think of the book? I don't know. Like, I really could not tell you what's going on. So we're following Cecilia, and she is living with her father. Well, they're estranged, so like she's living with her father for like a full year because he is very rich, and she is going to go work at his company for a year so she can get like her inheritance. Like, she's got like a trust, and she can get it when she's 20, and she wants to use that money to like help her mom and all this stuff because her mom was the one who raised her. And so she goes and lives with her father for this year, and she goes and works at his plant, which is like technology. He does something with tech. And the day of orientation, she meets this guy named Sean. Sean invites her to this party. She ends up going, and he lives with like a bunch of friends. I guess specifically Tyler and Dominic. So we've met those men. And at this point in the book, should I do spoilers? Dang. Oh, no, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just going to do spoilers. I'll put it in the, okay, it's fine. So I'm going to do spoilers in this video. So I will put spoiler when I'm talking about a spoiler. So now she's with Sean. I guess I don't even know if it's a spoiler. She's with Sean now, but here's the thing. Like, I don't know what the plot of this book is. I'm very confused. I guess this is, I don't know. Like, Tyler seems really nice. Dominic doesn't. He's just very, like, standoffish and just, like, looks at her. But she's like, he hates me, and I don't know why. And I don't know why either. So, that's about as far as I am. I just don't know what's going on. I enjoy the book. I'm enjoying the writing. I think it's great. Sean's great. Sean's a nice guy. There's something so mysterious about Dominic, though, that's like, I need to know more. So I'm like, just tell me more about him. But yeah, so that's as far. 111. I have about 200 pages left, and I still don't have any idea what the book's about, so that's great. But it is the day before 4th of July, and no one is showing up for their sessions, so that's fantastic. So I've just been reading in my office. So yeah, I'm going to continue reading, and then when something important happens or something, I will let you guys know. Hey y'all, okay, so don't mind me. I was working out and I look a mess, but I wanted to read more of this book. So I am now 100 and okay, I'm on page 200, and something's about to go down. Okay, something's about to go down. So they're at a lake. I assume they're at a lake, and she's swimming with Sean and Dominic, and something's about to go down. Something's about to happen. Okay, so she just found out that they like to share. So am I assuming that this is like a reverse harem type of book, because no one's really ever said that it was, but now I'm getting that vibe. I don't know. I still have 127 pages left, so like, I don't know, but so far I like it. Like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I like it. And I'm confused. But I like it. So, like, that's a good thing. Like, I was worried that I wasn't going to like it. But I do. So, what I think I'm going to end up doing is, for this video, I'm probably just going to read all 3 of the books. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to stop when I get to the end of this. Because it is, I don't know. Okay. I don't know. I don't know how I'm feeling about this. So, but right now, I'm to the point where something's about to go down. Something's about to happen at the lake on a float. So once, I will get back to you when I have more thoughts. But right now, those are my thoughts. Pardon me, but no one has the right to end this book like this. Okay, so I just finished. And, okay. Okay, let me collect my thoughts here. So I finished, and it definitely ends in a cliffhanger. So if you don't have the second book, that sucks. However, I do. So I will be jumping right into this. However, let's talk about this one. Okay, so, I know what's going on now. Like, I feel like apparently it needed to take the whole book to let us know what was going on. Because I felt like Cecilia felt in this whole book. It is so hot. I need a fan. Hold, please. Sorry if you can hear the fan, but it's hot. Okay, so I felt like sometimes when you read a book, you know, but the, there goes Poppy. Like, you know what's going on, but the character doesn't know what's going on. In this book, you don't know what's going on, and the character doesn't know what's going on, and you just go. I don't even know what this book is. Like, I don't even know how to explain it ever in a video. I just don't know. Did I like it? Yes, I loved it. I'm definitely gonna give it 5 stars. I loved it. It's spicy, but it's not like incredibly spicy. So basically, what I thought was true was true. Look at this hair. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? This is life right now. This is what it looks like after you finish a book and you have to tell people. Okay. So basically, Dominic and Sean share Cecilia. So they're in like a polyamorous kind of relationship. About halfway through the book is when it starts, I would assume. So it starts with Sean, and then Dom comes into play. And every time she says his name, all I'm thinking about is Fast and Furious with Dom and Vin Diesel. And that's who I'm picturing in my head, but I know it's not what he looks like at all because this Dom has hair. So, but yeah, like, I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. I didn't know what was going on at the end. I'm still not quite sure whose side she's on, what we're doing, if I don't know. And then it ends in that cliffhanger, like, who's the Frenchman? I don't know. So it's like, it says, hair the color of raven's wing, dark olive skin, deepened by the sun, thick dark brows, slashed over hostile eyes. Who is this? She's thinking, she's like, I have it all wrong. Who is this? Who is this? Because she thought that Dominic was the Frenchman, but it's not. Who's got raven hair? I don't know. I'm intrigued. So we're going to give this one a 5 stars. I love it. This is great. And now that everything's kind of set up, because I felt like it took the whole book to kind of set up what is going to be going on, I can move to book 2, which is Exodus. And she's chunky. How many pages is this one? I don't want to get spoiled. Just give me okay, hold on. Pages, thank yous, pages. 430. Of course it is. Okay, so we're good. We're just going to start it. I guess I'll just continue on with this vlog and just do all 3 of the books on this. What's wrong with this book? Why is it like that? I'm sorry. I'm having issues. It's like cut. It's gonna piss me off. Okay. So yeah, we're just gonna continue on with this in this video. In my mind, I just want to know who's the freaking Frenchman. If this does not start off right, or the second book, or the book, it better be right now. Oh, it does. Yay. Okay. 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 Wait. I'll just read it. Hold on. Just give me a second, and I will read it, and then we'll know who the Frenchman. Oh. Well, then it is Dominic. Who was she thinking was the Frenchman? Well, now I don't know. Okay. Never mind. Here I was thinking the Frenchman was going to be some person I'd never heard of. It's Dominic. Okay. Well, that's who I thought it was. That made it sound like I didn't know, she didn't know, and we didn't know. This book had me all messed up for like 2 seconds, and it's who I thought it was. Okay. Continue. I'm going to go continue reading now. Hey guys, let's chat a little bit. So I made a big fool out of myself in the last clip because I was like, oh yeah, the Frenchman, and oh, it's Dominic. No, it's not. No, it's not. I just didn't read right. So the Frenchman is Dominic. I'm doing spoilers, correct? Okay, yeah. So the Frenchman is Dominic's brother, we come to find out, and his name is it's like Ezekiel Tobias or something, but they just call him Tobias, which all I think about is James Van Der Beek on Criminal Minds, because that was his name. Okay, so basically almost a whole year goes by from the start of this book. So the first book, the first book ends still in summer. The second book starts in summer. It just picks up right where it left off, and then we go through like a whole Twilight phase, which is funny because like she explains it in the book, like how in Twilight, Bella just sat in her window and did nothing, you know, and that's the vibe I was getting. I'm like, oh, we're just flipping through the seasons because we got fall and then winter, so now we're back into like summer again. So we just get a whole chunk of time that we don't see anything really, and we're back in summer, and she still hasn't really seen them. They don't see her. No one talks to her. She's been exiled, which I guess is kind of what Exodus is about. Is that the word? Probably. That makes sense now. So she's been exiled. No one's allowed to talk to her, except Tobias keeps showing up. He keeps showing up just randomly inside her house, cooking her dinner. He's like, we need to talk. Let's form this like thing, because she needs him, he needs her for what he wants to do. So now they're not together, but like I don't know what this is, but they're this. So do I feel like there's going to be like a romantic aspect to this relationship? I'm unsure, because they've already kind of hooked up, but not hooked up. They kissed. He attacked her mouth, and she kind of let him. So that's where we're at. I don't know what this book is like. We're getting answers, but slowly, which is fine. I don't want everything all at once, because then what would the book be about? So we're getting answers. He wants revenge on her dad for just stuff that he's done in the past. That's where we're at. That is where we're at. But no, I like it. I still enjoying the book. I think I'm 72 pages in now. So it's really quick. It's a quick read. It's going. I brought it with me in case like I have some free time today. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know kind of where I'm at, what I'm feeling. I miss Dominic and I miss Sean. Like, I really okay, I don't know why. Is it because it like, I don't know, is it a fantasy of mine just to have two guys like worship me? Maybe. But like, doesn't it sound kind of good? I don't know. Okay, we're done. I'm gonna go and do some work, get some work done. My goodness gracious. Okay, this is a terrible angle, but listen, I gotta talk to you guys. I don't remember the last time I talked to you. I think I was at work, but so I am just again in my mom's room because the light's better than mine. So I am now 156 pages into this book. But you know me, I'm just like, you know, skimming. I was skimming, doing something, and I come across part 3, which is now. I had forgotten this whole book and the previous book, that it's all in the past. Because the prologue of the first book starts with her talking about going back to this town after whatever has happened. And then this first chapter starts with then. So we're back then. And I'm thinking it's all happening right now. But it's not. It's not. It's all past. So I'm going to get a time jump in this book. Huh. I just thought I would like inform you guys how stupid I feel right now, because I completely forgot that we were even reading in the past and that it's not now. Then is now, and now is then. I don't know. So very strange. Okay, but that's all I really wanted to look at this. Okay, so look at me. So when you really get the butt out of the way. Thanks so much. So when I'm not working, this is what I wear at home, and also the air's on, so I'm cold. So I got my little nighttime cardigan on because I can't stand the heat, but I also can't stand the cold. So here we go. I'd rather be. What do I feel like? I feel like I'd rather be. Ma'am, you're in my wet. Ma'am, you're showing them your butt. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'd rather be cold than hot because, like, I can add layers, continuously add layers, but you can't take off layers. Society looks down on you for that. But so we are going to finish this book this weekend. We're going to finish this book in the next 2 days. We, as in me, because you all are not with me, but you're on this journey with me. So we're going to finish it in the next 2 days. Tomorrow. I'm saying tomorrow. You believe me? She doesn't believe me. It's fine. I don't believe myself either. So tomorrow, and then we'll do the finish line, and then you guys will probably see this next week. Because I already have to film this week, my reading wrap up, and then this will be next week. So, like July the 12th, 13th, it'll upload. So yeah. But so far, I don't know how I'm feeling about this book. This book is good. Tobias is very, I don't know, like he's, I don't want to say like he's giving me daddy vibes, because he's not like giving me daddy vibes, but he's like, I don't know. Okay, so here's the thing. Like you're caught, you're still caught. Ow, there you go. So like, him and Cecilia like hate each other, but it's a lustful hate, and I can get down with that because, listen, they are fighting, they are yelling at each other, and then all of a sudden it's just, they're on each other. That kind of tension is what I like. So, I mean, it just seems like every one of their scenes so far have been like this hateful kind of lust thing that they got going on. However, I think we're reaching like a point now to where feelings are starting to get involved. So, because he's like kind of like breaking down his walls, he's being really nice to her. She just got back from talking to her dad about the inheritance, and they signed the papers and all that stuff. So like, she's feeling pretty broken about that. So now we just have the rest of this book to read, and then the finish line, and then I'm done. And I can see why people love it so much, but I feel like there's so much more still about to happen. Like, I'm not prepared. I am not prepared for, because like a lot of people are like, get ready for your heart to be broken, and I'm like, well, it hasn't been broken yet, so I'm a little scared. So we're gonna see. Aren't we? We're gonna see what happens. So, but yeah, I just want to give you a little update and show you how crazy that I was that I forgot that this was all in the past. Well, I don't know if you can hear me with the air on, but I now know what the reference is to We Love Rainy Days, don't we, baby? And I'm not well. Okay. I need a moment. Hi. So I don't even know if you could hear me in that last clip. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I had just gotten halfway through Are you serious? Every time? Okay, so I just got halfway through this, and I was unwell. I was unwell. I'm not dumb, and I have seen, well, of course I'm not dumb, but like I'm not immune to, like, when people post things on Bookstagram that have to do with the quote, "We love rainy days, don't we?"
We love rainy days, don't we, baby?
However, I had no idea what it was pertaining to. I just thought it was a quote from the book. And it is. But, you are so rude. You are so rude. So yeah, it is definitely a quote from the book. I just didn't think that was going to be such a sad quote, that it was going to affect me the way it did. So yeah, that's that. I mean, if you've read the books, you know, and I assume that if you're watching this, you've already read the books because there's spoilers. So, he did not have to go out like that. Yeah, I am sad. So I'm still in my nightgown. I have not brushed my hair. I have not brushed my teeth. I have not done anything yet. This is the raw Katie. This is raw. This is raw me. Okay, so let's see. I'm there. I have about 200-ish pages left. And I just don't know what else is going to happen. I just don't know. I'm loving the book. I'm so glad that I read this. I'm so glad that I finally made myself read these books. But it is a ride. It is a ride. I don't know who she's going to end up with. I don't, like, I have my wants of who I want her to end up. Like, I would love if she ended up with, I don't know why I want to say it, but like, I love Tobias. I do. But I don't know. And she just got Dominic and Sean back. Like, after a whole year of them being gone, Tobias sending them away, she just got him back. And now he's gone. So, and now where I'm at, we've time jumped. We're 9 years later. So that'll be interesting. 9 years later? Am I down? What was it? Was it 9? I can't remember. I was reading, but I wasn't really taking it in. No, 9 hours ago. So she's 26. So it was 8 years later. 5 years later? Something like that. I was too traumatized when I was reading that book. I didn't care. So, yeah. This is where we're at. Yeah. So hopefully I'll finish today. And then I'll go into the finish line. And that'll be it. But that book had no business going that hard and making me feel that way. I was not prepared. I'm done. So last time I spoke with you was yesterday morning, I want to say. And I just got to part 3, which is now. I spent all of yesterday. Okay, I'm going to be completely honest. After I read chapter 25, I was done. I was emotionally done. Look at this. Look at this. Look at what is going on. I was emotionally done. I was checked out. I just didn't know if I wanted to finish. I love the book. I loved this book. I'm giving it 5 stars. I gave it 5 stars. I just feel, okay, Cecilia felt so lost in the last, like, 50% of this book. In the now. She felt so lost, and I felt so lost, because, like, I literally felt like I was going crazy, so I know she had to feel like she was going crazy. So it was a time. I just wanted to be like, Tobias, you love her, so just stop. Just stop being that way. But no, it was this, when people say that this book is like a ride, these books are a ride, because everyone's doing stuff for a reason that you just don't know what that reason is until the characters decide to tell you. And there's like misunderstandings that are happening. There's all of this stuff that's been put into motion years ago for a misunderstanding. It just blows my mind. I mean, these books are so good, but I'm like, wow. So I am now, where's the next book? It's over here. The Finish Line. And I feel like this is in reference to a quote that Tobias said in book 2 about, like, his finish line. Like, he'll know when he's done. So I assume that's going to be talked about in this. This is actually from Tobias's point of view. I think it's Tobias and Cecilia's point of view, which is interesting. Tagline is the evolution of a king, so I assume it's mostly about him. But it's okay. Like, I'm excited, but I'm not excited at the same time. It's the same length as this one. Okay, that's not bad. But I don't know. At the end of it, I feel like we could just ended it with Exodus, and I'd be happy, which I think was the case. I think that was the case. I read the beginning of this book and found out that this book was never meant to be a trilogy. It was just meant to be a duet. And I can see that. Because Exodus ends in a way that I'm like, okay, snaps, we're good. It's good to go. It can wrap up perfectly like that. But we are getting the 3rd book. So I'm like, what else are you going to throw at me, lady? But we're fine. We're going to do it. I'm still grieving Dominic. I'm sorry. It's like and it's raining out today. You know, I don't know if this was the best time to read these books, because it's just been raining so much. And I just feel like that's an omen. Okay. I'm a mess. I'm gonna brush my hair. Because it's the morning and I haven't yet. And then I'm gonna read this book. I had the audiobook for all these books. So I read physically, and then I also listened sometimes. So I've got cats running around out there. Perfect. The Finish Line. We're gonna be done, and then this will be uploaded next weekend. So then I'll be sad, because then I feel like I'm feeling a book slump coming. I'm feeling a reading slump coming. I don't know. I really don't know what I'm gonna read after this. Okay. We're gonna go. We're gonna get ourselves together and look somewhat human for for the Sunday morning. Hi guys, so I can't remember, I think the last time that I talked to you all, I was getting ready to read Finish Line, and I finished it. I did not do any updates while reading it. And it was good. I liked it. I don't know what's going on with my hair. My sideburns are like, hey, hello, let's talk. And I'm like, no, let's not. But I enjoyed it. Now, it was a little harder for me to get through because I personally think I could have finished with Exodus and just left it, but I do like the Finish Line. I liked that we got to see Tobias and what made him him. I'm trying to be quiet because like people are walking. But no, I liked it. Honestly, the best part of that whole book for me was the end, when he discovers that she has known the whole book what's been going on. That was the best. Like, you pulled the wool over our eyes and you just like pulled the rug. Excuse me, ma'am, you had all these ravens underneath you and you were doing all this and we didn't know, and I was so proud of her. Her arc of a character, the character growth, amazing. I still gave it 5 stars. Like, is it my favorite book? No, it's not my favorite. If I had to rate them, I'm gonna go Exodus, Flock, Finish Line. But they were all 5 stars. So I just kind of wanted to wrap it up for you guys and let you know that I did finish the book. I'm gonna do a little sit down and talk about everything at the end of this, like when I get home, because I'm in my office. You don't want that. I don't want to do it in my office. So I have better lighting at home. I mean, I technically have the window, but it does not do anything for me here. So, but yeah, just to let you guys know, I finished it. I finished it last night. It is Thursday, so it did take me a little longer because I was dredging through. I was like, I don't really need to read this, it's okay. But I read it and I listened to it. So, and if you get a chance, look at the bug bite. If you get a chance to listen to it, I would advise it, because the guy who does the French accent, yeah, so I'm gonna go and I will tell you more of my thoughts once I get home. So yeah, that was me reading the Ravenhood series. I loved them so much. So much. It was an experience, and I fully intended of just reading this. And then the way it ends, I'm like, well, dang it, I have to read this one. And then this one tore my heart. And I'm like, well, I gotta finish. And you don't see me reading a lot of this one because honestly, I could have done without. Like, I couldn't have read it and I still would have loved these. However, that I did read it. This one took me the longest because I feel like after this one I was in a slump. I was like, I feel it coming on. So this one took a little bit longer for me to get through. But I loved how it all wrapped up. I loved the character development of Cecilia, of Tobias. Like, Tobias has my heart now. There's a hair. He now owns me, Tobias Kane, but so does Dominic. So, Dom. And you best be believing I will be buying the book with Dom's story. I think it's One Last Rainy Day. And the fact that I was reading this book while it was raining, it was too much. I was too much in my feels. But I think I already gave you my rating, but I'm going to do it again. We've got Exodus, then Flock, and then the Finish Line. Because like I said, I could take it or leave it. I do like all like the plot twists in this and the wrap up for everything. But like these two are where it's at. If you didn't want to finish 3, you really don't have to. You could just stick with these. But it's a nice, it puts it all in a bow for you. So that's that was it. That's how I feel about those books. Am I glad that I did it finally? Yes. Did it live up to the hype for me? Yes. I love these books, and now I just don't know what else to read. Actually, that's not true. I'm reading something now, but it's it's taking me a while to get back into the groove of it, because I'm like, I'm stuck with these people. But if you liked this vlog and would want me to do more of these, let me know down below. If you've read the Ravenhood series, let me know down below. And also let me know your ranking of which book is your favorite to least favorite. I would love to know. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you're new and would like to join the family. I would love to have you. My social media is linked down below as always, my Goodreads and my Instagram, if you want to stay more up to date and day to day, behind the scenes of my very non-exciting life. You're more than welcome to do so. But I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.